What's up, family? Y'all come walk with me for a minute. I'm a determined black man, John Jay. And as usual, I'm determined to reach at least one someone that's out there listening to the sounds of my voice. If not, each and every one of you are. Look, I know a lot of y'all probably been waiting for me to give y'all my analysis of the current status quo here in America. Will it be Donald Trump? Will it be Kamala Harris? Before that, would it be Trump or would it be Biden? And if you follow my channel on YouTube, y'all make sure y'all go and do that. Subscribe to my channel, adbmstateofmind.com. That's the abbreviation for a determined black man, stateofmind.com. I appreciate each and every one of y'all in advance if you haven't already subscribed, and I appreciate you all that have already done so. I appreciate y'all, like I really do. And it's not because of any type of monetary gains. Hopefully we'll get there, y'all. I had to let go of the website. As you can see, I'm still employed, y'all. I'm still on the corporate plantation. So I have to use a lot of my own personal funds to try to keep things afloat. I ran into some hard times, as all of you all know, all across America. Hard times are on the rise. So I had to make a business decision. As I've told you all before, I have to pay roughly $200 a month to maintain that website. And when I bought the website, when I started designing it, I actually paid professional designers, so I spent upwards of $1,500. Close to $2,000 building that website over time. And monthly, they go back and update it, keep everything so that whenever they call it web crawling, when the internet, like people scouring the internet for certain words and tags and stuff like that, that my page will pop up and the SEO, all that stuff. Yeah, you pay for that. It's high. And so, I mean, for me it is because I'm paying for it out of my pocket. And so, man, I just had to make a business decision. It was hard for me because I promise you, I had blood, sweat, and tears invested in this website. And it had the links and everything to all of my spread shop, my authors page on Amazon, everything, you know what I'm saying? Not only did I blogged on there, it was disheartening for me to do. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, because it was a decision. I really had to sit down and think about it. And so some other things had came about, and I really needed to use that money to do something that I felt like was urgent. And I'm not gonna say more important, but at the time, I just had to make a decision. So anyway, I need y'all to share these videos. Make sure you like or hit the love or whatever. Like these videos. And if you ain't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel if you find anything about what I'm talking about interesting. If you think that you would be considered a black first person. See, my channel is a black first channel. It ain't no racism over here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of people that's going to consider and they're going to say, they just spewing out racism and da-da-da-da-da over there. No truth to that. All I do is I try to keep y'all in the know. I try to enlighten my people because I understand that, for one, America only wants to propagandize us. They only want to propagandize us. They only want to shoot us the bullshit. They don't want to straight shoot us. You know what I'm saying? They want to feed us a lot of bullshit, scandalous things because they feel like we're going to bite it. That's what we're going to chew. Have any of y'all ever thought about the fact that on your Facebook page or your Instagram, what they call when you post the timeline, it's called a feed. You ever wonder why? All right then, because they feed you what they want you to get. They feed you what they want you to have. See, to be healthy, it's two things that you gotta be smart about doing, and that's about whatever you put in your mind, but also whatever you put in your mouth, because it goes to your stomach, which both of those two are intertwined. Because what goes in your stomach affects your mind, and what you put in your mind totally affects your health, your stomach, and your well-being. So I ain't trying to fight nobody. I don't do this for that. I do this because I am a black first man. Yeah, I'm so-called black, melanated man. And so yeah, I use the term black, though I already know we ain't black. But it's because of the cross relations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we can all relate to that because that's what we've been called for the last 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, however long it's been. That they reclassified us from Negro to black. But anyway, back to the subject at hand. It's like straight away from the subject at hand. Will it be Trump? Will it be Kamala Harris? Let me tell y'all something about these political parties. Republican, Democrat. I don't subscribe to that. The same as I tell y'all about religion. Because all that stuff is a form of control and manipulation. The American public has been manipulated. At some point, for about 50 to 60 years, there was a law in place where America couldn't propagandize its people through the media. Well, I think about 8 years ago or so, that law, that enactment was removed. Ask yourself why. See, there is a power in being able to control the thoughts of man. There's two ways to control man's thoughts. That's by, like I just told you, the food you put in his stomach or not, and what you put in his head. So, if you look around, you see those two things under vast attack. America is trying to control what we think by media, social media accounts, television, and the stuff that they're allowed to be broadcasted through the media. Yeah, they're trying to mediate how you think through your eyes. See, our eyes are like portals. Our eyes are like portals. And our ears are too. What we see and what we hear registers in our brain. What we think. What we think about. What we think about it. But we use those two things to gain understanding. And most of us know that. But what a lot of us don't do is take the time to think about the mouth and what you put in. So lately, I've been stressing to a lot of people that I love and I care about, especially my black people. We got to be careful what we put in our mouths. These people are feeding us all type of byproducts and poisons that's destroying the way we think. So like I said, I don't do these things to scare people. I do these things to try to enlighten my people, because this ain't gonna hurt you. This gonna help you. But for some sad reason, we are more encouraged to accept the devil's entertainment, to be amused by the devil's entertainment, to have more fun doing devilish things than promoting life, promoting positivity, good energy. Nah, ain't nobody hyped up about that. But that's what should raise the question to you. That's what should make you wonder. That's the thing that should raise your eyebrow. But if it's good, but shouldn't it be more emphasis? And shouldn't we be motivated and inspired more to do the good than we are the bad? But no, they put all this money and funding behind the bad. But anyway, listen, y'all. Don't y'all get too wrapped up into these political parties, because if you just look around and think about how long they've been in existence and how long we've been suffering, what's changed? They gave us a few rights to vote. They give us a right to vote. And then they go and they change the voting system. Now, we don't know that because we are the least informed. They're not going to say it. They're not going to plaster that all over the news. They might put it in the runner. You know what I'm saying? These folks ain't trying to tell us the truth, because telling you the truth would mean that they would lose a form of power. And one thing about people that are power struck, they're not too encouraged to give up their power. They're not going to let you dethrone them by giving you the ammunition that it takes to dethrone them. They're not going to do that. So it takes people like you and I that are really, really encouraged to do so on our own, self-motivated, self-determined. Those that's got to pull themselves up by their bootstrap, as America tells us. That's the way that we're going to make it. That's the way that we can obtain the American dream. Don't be fooled. Kamala is another one of them. And please don't vote for nobody just because of the color of their skin. I did that back with Obama. And I could just kick myself into you-know-what. Because as I got older and started actually researching what I took part in, despicable, man. Despicable, man. Despicable, man. Obama, you should be ashamed of yourself. Because if y'all haven't looked around, y'all open your eyes. Everything he laid on the table, it has been fast-tracked. And the Democratic Party is right behind it right now. Yeah, they got y'all all toe up and bent up out of shape about the 2025. Y'all all been up out of shape about this 2025, Project 2025. Don't y'all know a lot of this stuff that is in 2025 is already been implemented and already going on now? Why they got us focused on 2025? The economy is suffering now. Trump ain't in office. And no, I'm not a Trump fan. A lot of people get it twisted whenever they hear you trying to rightfully divide the truth, then they get it twisted, and then they want to try to put whatever jacket on you that they want to put on you. I'm not gonna let you do me like that. I let you know. No, I'm not a Trump supporter. Never have been. His first term, I voted for Kanye. Yeah, because I'm radical like that, and we gotta learn that that's the only way that we're gonna be able to get our power back from these people. We've got to learn to vote as a block. We got to learn that we got to come together. See, a lot of y'all talking about, well, our power is in voting. Our power is in voting. Don't know nothing. Don't know nothing about gerrymandering. Don't know nothing about electoral colleges and votes. These people already got systems. They know. They can tell who already gonna win before the election starts, before they even start campaigning. It's real. All that is a gimmick for you all that's less informed. But you ain't got to take it from me. Because I'm pretty sure if one of your favorite rappers and entertainers got on here and started talking like this, then you would probably take it. And you'll run with it. But you looking at me like, oh, he just a little farm boy from a little country town. He don't know what the hell he talk about. Look, God uses vessels of all different sorts and kinds. He does. Know that. All different walks of life. That's why I never look down on no man. No man. I don't care if it's a crackhead. I don't care if it's the crack dealer. I give everybody the same respect until I'm disrespected. I give everybody the same, level of respect until they show me otherwise, that they don't deserve it. But one thing I'm not gonna do is be nobody's fool. And one thing I've learned to do my homework, research, know what the hell going on. Y'all people are always taking other people's word for things. You know what I'm saying? I learned this growing up in the Baptist church. People say all this and say all that, but they don't study them Bibles. They do not study them Bibles. That's why whenever they meet somebody like me, and I start speaking about things pertaining to the spiritual aspects of life, the first thing they want to say is, oh, you must be Muslim. You know why? Because they see discipline in my actions. They see I watch what I put in my mouth, what I eat. I watch what I say out my mouth, what I say. I watch what I put in my head. I don't watch TV. I rarely get caught scrolling on Facebook and all that. Yeah, I post a lot. You know, those are my ideas. I don't share memes. I don't go looking for other things. My ideas, when they register, they pop up. I say, well, let me pop them out that end. But anyway, I just wanted to jump on here because I know that there's a lot of people out here that's gonna do the wrong thing for all the wrong reasons, but they think they're doing the right thing. See, I know right now in America that there's a mass woman movement. I'm not mad at y'all for wanting, you wanted to obtain your rightful positions, if that's what y'all trying to do. But I see a lot of y'all really y'all pushing the issues that I've complained about on numerous occasions. And that's the demasculation of man. Y'all, a lot of y'all, knowing and unknowingly, y'all are actually adhering to the things that I've been telling y'all that are detrimental to the well-being of our young men and our young women. See, if you turn all the young men into, little girls, then who gonna be here to defend for our little girls? Right. And so that's a part of the agenda, whether it be the agenda 2025 or the agenda that's already in play. See, they trying to get y'all all riled up about something that ain't even been passed yet. But they got laws and enactments already in play that's okaying transgenders to play sports with me and your children. You're gonna have some little boy running up and down the court playing women's basketball. You see what I'm saying? You're gonna have some overgrown boy out there running track with my little girl, and vice versa. But that's what I'm saying. This society has really damaged itself. I always heard it growing up that technology was self-destructive, and that at some point our technology would outgrow itself, and then we would start reaping the consequences of trying to be so advanced rather than trying to better ourselves. See, we've been encouraged to try to make things easier, to make things faster, what they call better. But as you can see, we ain't been doing nothing but destroying the earth. We ain't been doing nothing but destroying morality. Like, people ain't moral no more. Humanity has been destroyed. Social media is a devil itself. Our children being corrupted by it. Grown people being corrupted by it. Some of y'all can't go a day without sharing what you're doing, how you're doing, and where you're doing it at. You see what I'm saying? That's a problem. Because the same one of you all that go on there and share every single thing be the same ones that'll get pissed at me if I was to ask you what you doing today. Because then you saying, well, I'm in your business, right? You don't know me like that. But you're going to go share to the whole world. And then as soon as somebody comments something you don't like, you telling them to get the fuck out your business. Come on, people. That's what I'm saying. It's these systems that's got us feeling complacent and making us feel like somebody trying to wrong us whenever they telling us right. It's these systems that's got us thinking that what's wrong is right. And what's right is wrong. So I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I just wanted to let y'all know, don't be no fool. Red or blue, don't be no fool. Republican or Democrat, don't be no fool. Be smart. Now I can tell y'all something. Y'all jump in the comment section, let me know how y'all feel. But I'm gonna tell y'all something before I go. What I feel like, because I know there's a lot of people that's gonna say, well, what should we do then? You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, you should have solutions. Whenever you deflect something or you trying to deter from something, then you should have a solution, or you should have a different direction in which way you need to go. You need to deflect that energy into somewhere more positive. You know, it's like if you start smoking cigarettes, then you got to start chewing gum or something. You know, that's why they give you gum. But I'm not just saying, that's stamped. I'm just saying, you got to replace everything that you cut off. You got to replace it with something. In my opinion, my advice to you is to replace it with something that is more beneficial to you, your life, and your community than destructive. See, we already being destroyed on every front by ourselves, by them, the other people, and all of their destructive tactics. See, a lot of the reason why we destroy one another is because of their tactics and the systems that they didn't put in place. But we don't know it because it's happened to us, and we adopted it and become subjugated to it subconsciously, not even knowing. But anyway, I just wanted to let you all know where I stood and where I stand and how I overstand, understand, and understand what the hell type of game they trying to play with us. Propagandizing. That's what they do. That's what they're doing. Anytime they took that law back after 60 years, it was a reason behind it. It was a purpose for it. They would not have changed that law again. But because they wanted to be able to force the way that you think, they know if they put this stuff on there and say it enough, go look at some of these clips of Kamala Harris and Trump and all of them, man. They get the same hand signals. I don't know if they Masonic or what, you know what I'm saying? I don't even want to get into that on this video. But they say the same thing repetitively. And then when they say it so disingenuously. They say it like they saying it genuinely. But when you go and you see each clip, you're going to be like, hold up. How can you say the same thing exactly the same way 19 times? Except for you didn't been coached or you've been practicing, or you know what I'm saying? This is a script. That's the only way. Because people that say things genuinely, they don't say things repetitively the same exact way with the same emotions and hand gestures and all that. Every time you go before people, you saying these same little quotes and lines. And then they pandering people, man, like Hillary Clinton on one of my videos. Go back and check it out, y'all. They knocked one of my videos, the pandering elite. But go back and watch my videos, like the last 4 or 5 videos. One of those videos you'll see. I'm talking about how the elite, they pander us, man. They really play mind games with us. And one of the mind games on there that I really don't approve of and really disappreciate, I don't appreciate at all, Hillary Clinton, was when she was on the Breakfast Club and they asked her, was it anything that she keeps in her bag and have to have? You know, like a must have whenever she travels and go places. And guess what her response was? Hot sauce. You know what I'm saying? I don't play them type of games, see? My antennas go up high, so I pick up on that shit like that.
Former President Donald Trump at a traveling sneaker show event, SneakerCon, in Philadelphia Saturday, unveiling his Never Surrender high tops. A day after a New York judge ruled he'd have to surrender hundreds of millions of dollars for conning banks into favorable loan terms by inflating his assets, including his Trump Tower penthouse and Mar-a-Lago, exaggerating its value by as much as 2,300%.
Come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
It don't have nothing to do with Trump. It has to do with the fact I want something for my community. I would love to see.
Take a look at my record, man. I extended the voting rights 25 years. I have a record that is second to none. The NAACP has endorsed me every time I've run. Come on. Take a look at the record.
Now, I've been critical of you. I have a few things I want to talk to you about.
I know you have.
Yeah.
You don't know me.
No, I don't. That's why I want to get to know you today. I want to talk to you about mostly black stuff.
I get overwhelming support from the black leadership, young and old. Every poll shows me way ahead.
And black people saved your political life in the primaries this year. They have things they want from you. And one of them is a black woman running mate. What do you say to them?
What I say to them is that I'm not acknowledging anybody who is being considered, but I guarantee you there are multiple black women being considered. We've seen it more clearly now. In a black majority county, they're 6 times more likely to die in the pandemic than a white county. They're disproportionately uninsured in the African-American community, disproportionately make up the essential jobs that they can't do at home. They're risking their lives every day. Enough's enough.
What's something that you always carry with you?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you getting information right now?
Hot sauce.
Hot sauce in my bag, swag?
Hot sauce.
Really?
Yes.
Now listen, I just want you to know, people are going to see this and say, okay, she's pandering to black people.
Okay. Is it working?
Girl, you want to try to fit in and all that shit. Hot sauce. Stop playing. Then Kamala Harris, somebody asked her something, and she talking about how she cooked green, how somebody asked her to cook so many greens, she had to wash them in the tub. Now get the hell out of here. Now we just seen our grandparents and I myself have washed greens in the sink, opposed to a bucket or a pot or anything. But wash them in the sink when you got a lot of greens to clean. But you talking about washing them while I wash my ass? Come on now, you disrespecting us, man, with that bull crap trying to pander to black people. Yeah, pandering. You want to call it pandering or you want to call it patronizing, whatever you want to call it. It's when somebody acts like they mean you one good, but at the end, they really mean you bad. They not really on your side. They not really what they say they is. They not about what they saying they're about. They trying to play on your emotions. They trying to sound familiar. They using familiar terminology and actions that we do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we do cook greens and we season our greens. And, we use terms like put your foot in it. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nowhere in the hell no black person I know that ever literally put their foot in it. If they had, I don't know nobody that would have ate them damn greens. Especially coming out the damn tub. Pubic hairs and all that shit in there. Come on, man. You wrong. Now, I'm not saying Trump don't patronize it, because he do. What the hell you think those gold shoes were about with the red bottoms? That shit right there was patronizing. When Biden told us that we wasn't black unless we voted for him, or we didn't know who we wanted to vote for, and then we couldn't be black. That's patronizing. All of these motherfuckers do the same thing. They play on our fucking mind. We gotta be smart enough to know that. Wake up, black people. I love you all. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to my channel on YouTube, ADBM State of Mind. On YouTube, ADBM State of Mind. I lost the website, as I told y'all earlier. But we're going to get us another one. We got to get these chips back up. And I had to do first things first. Haven't been able to get this foundation off the ground just yet. And so monies have been an issue. If you have any contributions or donations, feel free to go to my PayPal. Go to my PayPal on YouTube. You can go to my PayPal, or you can drop a super thanks. Or just check out my spread shop. The link is in the description and the bio. And buy you a t-shirt or a cap or something. All the funds will be going to a great cause. A great cause. A great cause in this fight for freedom. And we're going to get there. So just believe that. And stop listening to all this propaganda. And letting these folks propagandize y'all with their fake claims of cooking greens and keeping hot sauce in their purse and playing on our mind. Use your own mind. Go study to show thyself approved. Go study to show thyself approved. Know what you talking about when you're talking. Know what you vote for when you're voting. Know who you represent when you represent. If it was up to me, I say I wouldn't go vote. I'm not voting for nobody this year. Not in the presidential election. My local politicians, yeah. Of course, I can go knock on their door if I got a question or if I need to hold them responsible. Yeah, but these executive people that reside in high-rise skyscrapers, working in Congress, I can't get their phone number. I can't go to their house and question their service for the public. I don't have no more faith in that voter process no more. If anything, we need to show them organization by going out and vote for Cornel West. He's with the Green Party. Other than that, I say we need to create our own party and divide ourselves from that crap. Not be divided amongst each other. We need to cut ourselves off from the people that ain't never tried to really help us. See, all us hollering Democrat now. 50 years ago, we was hollering Republican. You see what I'm saying? Because things change. The hands change because they playing the same game. Anyway, y'all stay up. Y'all stay good people. Until the next time, I'm a determined black man, John J. Y'all please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so whenever I go live or I drop any high content to this channel that you all will be the first to be notified, man. Y'all know that they don't want this stuff to get out there. That's why I need y'all to share. Until the next time, I'm out. One. La, 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 la. Look at the chemtrails.